Hello everyone, welcome to this video, and in this video we will talk about how we can take input from the user in Python language. Now let's create a new file. Now it is time to take input from the user. To do that, we have to first declare a variable, write a variable name a equal to, we will not assign a value, obviously we will use the input function to accept input from user, and inside this parenthesis we will write a string within quotes, which is enter a number. The input function will allow us to accept an input from the user, and the input will be stored inside this variable a. Now let's print the value of a. Let's see how this program will work. Let's run this program, run module. Okay, to save, first we have to save this program. Let's name it input from user. Now you can see our program is running. Let's enter a number, say 10, and then hit the enter button. Now you can see 10 as a output in the output window. So what has happened? The value 10, which was input by us, was stored inside this variable a, and this variable was printed with this print command, print function. Now let's add a value with this variable a. Okay, let's write b equal to 20 and then c equal to a plus b. Now we can expect that these two numbers a and b will be added and the value will be stored inside variable c, and we can print this variable c. Now let's run this program. Now in this case this will give us an error. Now I will explain the error. Enter a number. This is showing perfectly. Let's input 5, then hit enter. Now this error says that can only concatenate str to str, not int. So actually what is happening here, the value we have entered was actually stored as a string inside this variable a. Str over here means string. I have told you plenty of times that we can work with strings, we can work with integers or float or real numbers. Now the value we have entered was stored as a string in this variable a. Now when we were attempting to add this value a with b, the Python was attempting to add string with an integer, which we cannot do inside Python. In Python we can always add number with a number, add string with a string. We cannot add a string with a number. So to achieve our goal, we have to convert this input value into integer. Now how to do that? Let's write a equal to int, and then inside this parenthesis write a. So what is happening here? After inputting this value, a is being converted into integer, and again we are storing the value inside a. Now in this case the error will not show up because we are converting the input value into integer. Now let's run this program again. Enter a number. Let's input a value, let's say 30. Hit the enter button. Now we can see the perfect result as we expected. Now 30 is being entered and is being stored in this variable a as a string, and in the next line this value is being converted into an integer value, and again we are storing this value inside the variable a. In the third line we have declared a variable b initialized with 20, and then we are adding these two values a and b, and we can print the result. So that's how we have achieved our goal. Now the whole input part and the converting part, we can do this together in one line. Now to do that, we can cut this line and put it here. Now in this line, we're accepting the user input and then converting into an integer value, and then we're storing it inside this variable a. Again, run this program. Enter a number 43, hit enter. Now we can see the desired result. Now what if we wanted a real number, a float number, instead of an integer number? We still can do that. Let's comment this line and copy it again. In the next line, we can simply achieve our goal by changing int to float. If we write float over here, the input value will be converted into float and will be stored inside this variable a. Now run this program again. Now we can give a decimal point value, a float value, as input. Let's give 34.87. Hit enter. Now we can have the desired result in the output, which is 54.87. Now you know how to convert the input value into integer or into float value. Now if you wanted the input value as string, you don't have to write these lines int or float. You can simply write input and you can achieve your goal. So this was all about how we can accept a number or accept a value from the user. So if you have any doubt about this topic, you can post it in the comments. I will surely reply with an answer. Till then, take care and goodbye.